Hello everyone, for all you Mustang lovers out there. This is my 1 year review of owning a 2019 Ford Mustang Ecoboost. This is my third Mustang. My previous Mustangs were both V6, had the V6 engine, 305 horsepower. Now I have the Ecoboost, which produces more horsepower than the V6 did. So my thoughts. It has some good get up and go power. I will give it that. More so when I accelerate, getting on the interstate, I can tell there's more pickup, more torque. Everything feels good overall. I'm getting used to using the pedal shifter, so I can't give a true view on the pedal shifters on the V6 versus the V4. I'll say I use them since I own my car probably like 10% of the time. And on my previous Mustang, I probably used them about the same 10% of the time. So if I can give an estimate off of a review off of the time that I did use it, the V4 has a little hesitation in response to switching gears than the V6 did when using the pedal shifters. But overall, I think I would give a thumbs up to the V4 Ecoboost over the V6. Simply if you're looking at based off of horsepower, handling and everything is pretty much the same between the two. There's really not too much more you can do with handling between a V4 V6, and more so because the V4 produces more horsepower, so it's pretty much the same. Performance wise, if I had my choice of would I want the V6 or the V4, I think I would take the V4, not because of it gives me extra gas mileage, because my thing is, when I bought a Mustang, I didn't buy it for the sake of the matter of saving money on gas. I bought it for the performance, the horsepower, capabilities, and things of that nature. I mean, I knew buying a sports car, I was going to be spending a lot of money on gas. So I can't say because it's an EcoBoost, I love it because I save gas. Because honestly, just a matter of, I don't care. I really don't. Like, if I spent $50 a week or $100 a week in gas, it really wouldn't matter to me, simply for the fact of the matter, I bought the car because I love it, not because of it was going to save me gas. But speaking of gas, I live in South Texas, in San Antonio. So gas on average is about $1.60, I think $1.67, $1.68, depends on where you go. So on average, I'm spending about maybe $20 a week filling up my car. And that's with me driving. Of course, I have a tendency to drive over the speed limit. And with that being said, that's you have to take that into factor. I'm pretty sure if I did do the speed limit at the end of the week, I'll probably have at half a tank. Right now I'm at 3/4 of a tank from the beginning to end of the week. So I'll say it's still not that bad. I do notice sometimes I drive up to Austin. I do notice that. So for my job, I went to a conference in Austin in March. I filled up my tank before I left San Antonio, drove all the way out to Georgetown, which is far north Austin. Went to go visit one of my good buddies one of my best friends that live in Austin twice while I was there. I was gone for a week, and I drove all the way back to San Antonio on one tank of gas. I did not have to fill up once. I was a little nervous on the way driving back, simply for the matter of I was like closer to the empty side, but I was able to get all the way from Georgetown, stopped off in Austin to eat, and then make it all the way back to San Antonio to my house before I had to fill up with gas. So I would have to say, if you're looking at gas mileage and stuff like that on a highway, it works out really, really well. I was very pleased. Of course, my V6, when I had it, that was a no-go. That would have never happened. But, you know, so there is a plus on the gas side. Long distance on the highway, it does work out well. So my next Mustang that I would think about getting is going to be the V8. I wish I had did a review when I had the V6, but I didn't. So I had, my first Mustang was a 2011 V6, and then I got the 2017 V6, and now I have the 2019 V4 Ecoboost. And so my next one, probably within the next 2 to 3 years maybe, will be either be the V8, or if I can afford it, you know, I want to get the Shelby GT 500, which is a heck of a lot more horsepower and way better handling performance, and overall just a more superb and better vehicle than the Mustang that I have now. But nonetheless, like they're, you know, it's still following in the Mustang tradition, and I'm just a Mustang lover. I always wanted my first car to be a Mustang, and you know, fortunately for me, I was able to make that happen, and now I'm on my third one, and see how many more I can add to my list of cars. I don't know why my camera keeps doing this. There we go. So, and I guess I'm also missing the growl. Like, it does have some growl, but I mean, come on, it's a V4. It doesn't have that much of a growl. So, like, let's see. It does have a little, you know, a little bark, a little bit. My, you know, V6 obviously had a little bit more bark than this, but I know you don't get that much of a growl until you get into the V8 engines. You know, I get it. It's understandable. It is a V4. I know. I got teased about it one time before. With one of my friend's wives. She was like, "Man, when you tried talking Mustang, I didn't hear anything. I bet my little Volkswagen Bug can outbeat you." Yeah, it's a joke. And it's true. Like, the V4 really doesn't produce that much of a growl. I mean, except before it's a V4 engine, but as far as horsepower and torque goes, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I would love to have the growl there, but hey, I do what I can with what I have, and like I said, I am planning on upgrading and getting the GT, if not one of the Shelbys. The Shelbys also come in the 350 or the 500. The 500, I guess the cheaper, if you will, price starts off around the 70,000s, and the GT 350 it starts off around the 50,000. So, and then the just a regular Mustang GT, I seen them priced at around about mid 40s. So you have your options. I bought my first Mustang was a used Mustang. My second one I bought it at Northside Ford in San Antonio, and then my current Mustang that I have now, I got a really good deal from the people out at Ford of Boerne. I have to say they went above and beyond with their customer service and helping me get the vehicle that I want. And matter of fact, this vehicle was actually on the showroom floor. So I went out there late one evening after I got off of work, which was probably about maybe a 30-minute drive from my house. See, this person's not gonna let me over. So I went out there one evening, did a test drive, everything worked out. By the time we got through signing the paperwork and everything, the dealership was already closed. So one thing about them, they with their exceptional customer service, I had two options. My car salesman, the next day was his day off. I could have had him to come in, get my car ready and everything like that. But since he did such a great job and really helped me out, I just told him, don't worry about coming in on your day off. So what he did for me was he gassed it up, washed it, and he drove it and delivered to me at my job. So I very pleased and love Ford of Boerne. Even like when I go take my car to get a service, which I'm at 15,263 miles, and I'm very admitted about I try not to let my car get over every 5,000 miles. I try to go get an oil change. I'm more like every 5,200 miles, I'm getting an oil change. So I keep my car very much, maintained with maintenance and everything. But that's my review, a little bit of my review for my Ford Mustang. Sorry about my camera. I was trying to have one of these vent things to hold my phone, but it's really not working out too well. And plus, I'm a new YouTuber, trying to make it, there it goes. But anyway, so that was my review so far of my 2019 Ford Mustang. I'm gonna post a later video of a walkthrough or walk around of my car. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how much am I excited? Sorry as I mess with the camera here. I'll give it an 8. 8.5, 8. So I'm happy. I do one day want to take it on the track. So I have an attorney friend of mine. He owns a Ferrari. Nowhere does my car compare to that. But one day he wants to get with me and be able to go onto the track. So, hey, I want to see what happens and how it tests out on the track and go from there. So, be looking for more reviews of other stuff that I do. This is my first review of my Mustang. So, all you YouTubers out there, people who like to review videos and stuff, don't be too hard on me. It's my first time. But like, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts and of all you other Mustang lovers out there and all your other Mustang owners, whether you have the Ecoboost, the V6 older models, or the GT, or any other Shelbys. Let me know how you guys like your Mustangs, the pros, the cons. Once I get a better attachment for my car, I'll give a more better detail about my car, what I like, what I don't like. So stay tuned. You guys have a great day, and see from you guys soon. Bye.